Got you. Alright, I'm gonna turn my audio off too then. Garrett, 10 years old. Yeah, he is, man. He playing Warfare, Madden Warfare too.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
He may be playing free safety while wrapped up in a corner's body, but Earl Thomas is the best center fielder in the game. He cleans up everything back there as far as I'm concerned. I think he just has intelligence, understands things, and boy, is he tough.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. With it is Brown. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 26, check 26.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down and 4, Jackson flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
What the?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 76 yards. As his guys
it's a gun.
On the board here in this first quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Takis?
So all even at 7 now.
What the heck? What kind of school do you go to?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Okay.
The Raven offense set
Yeah, I do.
for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because...
All right, I think I did it now.
Be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now on 2nd and 16, Murray, and this one complete to Reed. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Check 43.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially short of the PAT.
You don't, bro.
It just has a different
Nigga, when I first got my first job, you know how much all they used to do was buy weed, bro. I don't know how.
That's the one that bothers me more.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans. But then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago in his first
that's an OD. What the fuck?
62 catches, 650 yards. Did have surgery in the offseason on his left index finger, but back to full health and ready to go. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29.
He should have fucking died.
They'll go with Hill here on first down.
A veto was when the president dubbed the law.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in the cloud of dust. In this case, it's
what'd you say, bro?
Pellets. It's no
Yeah.
that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
I think he's supposed to have the X factor though.
Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7.
Ah, that out route be killing me.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yo.
Receiver when we asked the coaches about
Yeah.
him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they like these measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team.
The Chiefs in the other league, not like the Slums one, like the last one of this one.
The football competes for it and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
I mean,
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
he caught that?
For a Ravens touchdown.
Oh my God. Yo.
Willie Snead. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the
I don't know
Ravens
yet.
have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I mean, niggas have bad games sometimes. It's gonna rain.
But they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Well, that's good.
This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
That's good.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force
I possession tested, but whatever.
hang on. It's 3rd down.
What do I know?
With the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down.
Come on, bro. This game is trash. Whoever that D tackle is, like, this nigga just broke through my fucking center. That's who that is? Oh, come on, bro.
What was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now Brown. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense
Garrett, what you doing for your birthday?
with a new set of downs.
I'm not getting a cake?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Good tackle.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length
Well, how
of the
much?
football. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have the first down at about...
Nah, you know what it'd be? You ever follow some dude, and you could have saved him from dying, but this nigga still died?
1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
I knew he was doing that.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of bounds, but not before
Yo,
he takes it
I don't know why they let
40.
niggas throw across their body, especially across the field, bro. Like,
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
but get across the field, that's OD. Yo, I hear you, Max.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
How you gonna tell him what grade he in?
Maybe here, not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10.
Nigga said, no, you're not. Nigga tried to tell him what grade he in.
They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or set packages, don't they?
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Yo, the way this nigga play, I hate niggas that play like this. Like, you run to the fucking... How was your first thing? You automatically run to the outside once you snap the ball.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Right now, gangster.
Fielded about a yard
My
deep.
fucking...
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
How the fuck I do that with the contain? I bet. Yeah. Because I keep...
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
And you said yeah, right?
And he 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Niggas say we're not in a party.
Up at the
You don't know
20,
him. You don't know the
line,
nigga, bro.
2nd and a yard.
Yeah, I know.
Jackson. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, tried to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So into 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 48, 48's Mike. 48.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Back now in Baltimore. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. And he hits Drake. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Being chased out. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Fucking shit lagging, bro. This shit is crazy. Turn this shit off.